welcome. Today I'm going to be talking to you all about my favorite Paula's Choice products. I chose 5, my top 5 Paula's Choice products. I get asked about this all the time, probably because Paula's Choice has a really extensive catalog and it's very difficult to know where to start with their products, and also because they have tons of really great sales and their products are not super overpriced. And by overpriced, I mean they're not super expensive. I'm not saying that high-end products are overpriced. I have no idea what the pricing scale is, but Paula's Choice is kind of like middle end. Like, it's not drugstore, it's not high-end. Their prices fall like directly in the center. I think they're pretty comfortable prices for a lot of people, and they have really great formulations with a lot of integrity, and their brand is really well trusted. So I would say that my favorite branch of Paula's Choice products is their treatments. I do love their SPFs. I think they have good cleansers. Their moisturizers are also really, really great, but their treatments are where I really find my loves. Okay, my number one product, the product that I probably talk about the most, that I've emptied the most, 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. This is holy grail status, I think, if 1, you're not sensitive to salicylic acid, and 2, you have any type of congestion-prone, acne-prone skin. This is obviously a BHA product, and BHAs target congestion, under the surface stuff, blackheads, pimples, spots, whatever you want to call them. They also target inflammation and pigment, so they help brighten the skin, as well as decrease redness from breakout. This can be used by any skin type, but the people who are going to see the most benefits from it are people who are congestion prone or acne prone. And if you have drier skin, or even if you don't, if you've never used a targeted product like this is a specific BHA. BHAs can be harsh and can be irritating. So if you've never used something like this, I would definitely recommend introducing it slowly, going easy with it, and not overusing it, because it can definitely dry the heck out of your skin. But this stuff is amazing. I've been through so many bottles of this. It is so good. Next is another treatment that I think would be great for congestion prone, acne prone skin. It is their 10% Lauric Acid booster. Lauric acid is a super underrated ingredient. It is great for all skin types. It is, in my opinion, a good alternative to salicylic acid if you are sensitive to salicylic acid. It's a lot more gentle, but it has similar benefits, albeit more subtle benefits. So this is a product that I highly recommend. I've recommended it to a ton of people. It's one of my holy grails. I love it so much, but it's not something that you see immediate results from. It's not something that you put it on and the next morning you're like, oh my God, my skin is totally new. Because honestly, I kind of feel like this is like that for some people. This is more subtle. It works over an extended period of time. It helps brighten the skin. It helps with pigment. It helps with clarity. It helps with all manner of things. And this is a cream, whereas this is a liquid. So you have to apply this using like a cotton round or something, but this is a cream. Next is the Antioxidant Pore Purifier with salicylic acid and white tea. So this is an antioxidant serum. Antioxidant serums are really hard to judge because the results are not something that you can visualize, especially not immediately, Like, they're meant to protect against environmental aggressors. They are supposed to help like prevent congestion to some extent, but if you just get a regular old antioxidant serum, it's just really difficult to tell if it does anything. But I believe in antioxidants, and I love Paula's Choice, and I love salicylic acid. So again, if you're sensitive to salicylic acid, this is probably not the one for you, but this has all the protective benefits of antioxidant serums. Like I said, protects against environmental aggressors. If you live in an urban area, or if you are just subject to pollution in any way, antioxidant serums are great, and that is why I use one. I live in a city, but this also has the added benefit of salicylic acid. So if my skin is feeling a little bit more sensitive and I don't want to use my liquid exfoliant, I will use this as my antioxidant serum for the day, because this is more gentle. It has more packed into this formulation, so it's not as harsh or irritating, but it still does have those salicylic acid benefits. So I personally think that any skin type could utilize this, but the people who are going to see the most benefit are definitely the acne prone, the congestion prone. Next is a moisturizer. This is the Paula's Choice Omega Complex Moisturizer. I love this. This is a medium weight moisturizer. It's very like basic in that it's, you know, it's not really super frilly. This is a moisture barrier building product. It is supposed to enrich your barrier, strengthen your barrier, help you maintain a healthy skin, and it's just really solid. So my skin is most reactive to moisturizers for some reason. I tend to get a lot of congestion from them. I break out from them often. It's just a thing. We deal with it. It's annoying, but it happens. This one does not break me out. It absorbs into the skin really easily. I think that any skin type could definitely use this because it's not so lightweight that it doesn't, you know, provide any hydration, but it's not so heavy that it's too heavy for oily skin. So this, in my opinion, is sufficiently hydrating, but it just covers all manner of bases. And it's really, really solid. And last, we have an SPF. So this is not an entire routine, but it is a lot of a routine. This is the Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid. Despite the name of this product, I do not consider it to be hydrating. So I would definitely say that this is more suitable for normal to oily skin types. I have combo skin. This works really well for me. My husband has what I would consider to be more oily skin, and this works well for him. This is a very serum-y consistency SPF. It has antioxidants in it as well as plant extracts, so it has that protective benefit from environmental aggressors without having to use an antioxidant serum alongside it. This is SPF 50, so it does have a generous amount of protection factor in it, and it doesn't break me out. So I'm a really big fan of serum consistency SPFs because I think that they blend into the skin really well, and they don't make me oily throughout the day. This is also supposed to minimize the appearance of pores. So it's got a little bit of a blurring effect to it. But all in all, I think that this is a really great step. If you have more dry skin and you want to use this, just layer it over top of a moisturizer. There's nothing wrong with doing that. If you have oily or normal skin, you can layer this over a moisturizer or you can use it on its own. It's totally up to you. And that's it. Those are my top 5 Paula's Choice products. Now, obviously, like, yes, a lot of these products work for all skin types, but you're gonna wanna calibrate based on what you feel your skin type is. If you don't know, estheticians are helpful. It took me forever to figure out my skin type. You may think that that stuff is really intuitive, but it's often not. So yeah, but these are my fave 5, my top 5. Love them, have backups of all of them. And yeah, I would love it if you would let me know down below what your top choice for Paula's Choice products are. What are your top Paula's Choice products? I'd love to know. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye.